Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I am Marv and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your weekly energy reading, highlighting the energy of October 22nd through the 29th for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Sag, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Please check me out on TikTok as well as Instagram for shorter one-card reads. Everything that is shared on those channels are not shared over here on YouTube, okay? All right, so by the time this video is up, that eclipse video will be up. This is for Sagittarius. And I want you to go and check that out. This is for Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get into this. Welcome to Scorpio season. The Sun, Mars, as well as... What happened there? Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Oh, that whole card. Are you serious? Wow, guys. I wish you could see this. I'm going to have to tape my card. It like came apart on your reading. And you know what? I might as well take that card because that is the card that obviously wanted to reveal itself. And that is the Nine of Cups. So let's get into your reading. We got, if I can get the card back, I stuck it back in the deck. We have Three of Pentacles leading this reading. We have, and I'm going to have to do another shuffle once I find it because I don't want the card to tear. We have the Strength card in the Heart place. And what I am looking for now is this Nine of Cups that has almost split in half. That is so weird. All right, so looking at this combination this week, there we go. It looks like, and I'm going to do a shuffle for top and bottom just so. Three Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Nine of Cups. Well, it doesn't look like you are doing too bad in this eclipse if you are a Sagittarius Sun and rising this in your sixth house. You know, and just to recap what a sixth house is, you know, the sixth house corresponds with health, wellness, daily routines, including odd jobs. Where the body you're born with exists in the first house, the choices you've made over a lifetime create the body found in your sixth house. So naturally, our environment and life choices affect our health, such as care, self-care, having a good work-life balance, and whether you spend enough or too much time in the sun. So let this house remind you to pay attention to your physical and mental well-being. Those with natal planets in this zone are often fueled by organization and structure and tend to focus on time on calendar management. Planets transit in the sixth house help us form habits and redefine our schedules. Of course, this is big Virgo energy. Interesting enough, guys, over the last couple of years, for reference, if you want to know how things actually could apply here, my son is a Sagittarius rising, and in this transit for him, this eclipse, he had a couple of goals that he actually did. Sixth house, wellness, health, daily routines. One of the things that he wanted to do, just to share with you, Sag Collective, is he wanted to grow in his facial hair. He also instituted a couple of new hygiene routines. And that's personal, but, you know, whatever that means to you. Hygiene routines such as, you know, changing his facial cleanser, making sure that he committed to washing his face twice a day to clear up his skin. And, or I know it was facial hair. It was something else with his hair. It was a bunch of things, but you could have went through some of the same things this particular year. And the good news is that, or actually in the past 2 years, and now it's over with, okay? Because this is the eclipse. So this is what you could have saw during that time, all right? I won't go any further because I've already done a whole video on that. Let's get into your reading. Thank you for allowing me to say that. Three of Pentacles. So you're in the energy of collaboration, which is not bad. Working as a part of a team, being very competent in that team. And that could be a good thing. So work could be going well for some of you. Three Pentacles, you know, the teamwork, collaboration, effort, everybody that's a part of the team pulling their weight. So that's not a bad card. You're working towards shared goals with someone at work or someone in your life. In the heart place, we are showing the strength card, our first major arcana, and that's in the heart. So when we have strength, let's just talk about strength for a second. This is a major arcana, and this is what you may be encountering in your heart. You've went through some struggle and strife this year during this eclipse season, or maybe you are reflecting on it this week. Strength, compassion, influence, persuasion, and determination. And that lets me know that that's a good thing, because that means that you have really worked hard toward a goal. And so I'm liking that, Sagittarius. Then we look at 9 cups. This card was being shuffled and it got caught up in the deck, and somehow the back of it decided to try to peel off. So this is, as some of the readers say, the card of sex, the card of excess. This is wishes fulfilled. It could have been a lot of things that went on in this particular last 2-year cycle. And when I say 2 years, I'm highlighting November 2021 until now. And so this week could see this coming to culmination, which is coming true, contentment, satisfaction, achievements, and success. You may be reflective and thinking on all of the things that have come your way in the last 2 years and the little goals that you have, that has happened, that you have fulfilled, things that have been fulfilled, and goals that have been realized from 2021 until 2023. And now, guess what? All you have to do is rest up for a little minute, because we're going into a whole new cycle, and we already have started it. Wishes do come true. Emotional fulfillment exists, and you deserve it all. So whatever you have loved and lost and gained and lost, you're still not done. I love this. What led us, Spirit, to 3 Pentacles is, the Queen of Swords. Somewhere along this, all right, I see what's going on, Sagittarius. Somewhere along this line, okay, you had to put up boundaries. You had to present yourself in a way where you were not going to accept anybody's shit. And you had to probably push yourself out there and just show up for yourself differently, Sag. Because the Queen of Swords is all about fairness and objectiveness and principles and independence, and more importantly, perception. And if you look at the card, if you can picture the card, she is sitting on her throne. She looks off into the distance in the profile view as if she's pronouncing a judgment on someone. She's confident, she's honest, she's fair. That's what led us to 3 Pentacles. This is very similar to Scorpio. In the past, it led us to present. So you were in this energy of honesty, regardless of whether you were being honest about someone, more importantly, being honest with yourself. And the bottom line is that led you to working towards shared goals and really honing in on that. However, you're not 100% out of the dark yet, because 10 swords are at the top of the deck. So you lost something, but it's fine. So it's like bitter and sweet. So you lost something that you wished for with this 9 of Cups, but you gained so much more, because the 10 of Swords could be is the card of betrayal, ruin, failure, pain, loss, crisis, and endings. I'm feeling like for you, this is probably an ending card, but don't focus on what you lost, because you've gained so much more in that time frame. Because remember, when one thing ends, it gives space for something else to begin. So you can't, and what's yours does not leave. As with all of the readings, if you got a cup card, I am going to go ahead and pull a Divine Love Oracle. And listen, I've had a crush on you from the very start. So maybe you lost someone in a relationship, but maybe someone else has been waiting for you to be single to now treat you the way you need to be treated, Sagittarius. So, you know, you never know. Someone whose energy matches yours, someone who is better suited for you. The past indicates I can feel your energy around me every day. Top of the deck is I've been dreaming about having the future with you. So maybe it's high time you give someone else new a chance. And if we peel back everything in this particular reading, what remains is strength. So you need to focus on this strength. You need to hone in on the strength card. You need to remind yourself that you didn't come this far just to come this far. You need to remind yourself that this is determination, that this is compassion. You know, strength shows us what is possible when resilience and kindness is applied to a situation. Sometimes it's not the brute force, but the inner strength that makes the most impact on the person or relationship, and that's what you have. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Sagittarius, it's always a pleasure. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective, and I will see you next week when we highlight the energy of the 29th through November the 5th. Bye, guys.